Would refresh censure. uh, Fucking Kanye's gonna start to go that that route. Shit. I've been upset. Kanye released a single featuring North alongside jailed Sean Diddy Combs, who was awaiting trial on sex crime charges, and she is poised to apply for sole custody of their oh, wow, Kardashians trying to go full lawsuit and get custody of all the children. Also have son Saint Nine, daughter Chicago, and sons Psalm 5. Their split came amid one of Kanye's earlier mental crises. Since then, they agreed to share custody, but Kim says she's pretty much a single mom, telling iHeartRadio, and no matter what kind of help I have, I'm basically raising our 4 kids by myself. Well, I mean, this Robert turned design Kanye has remarried Bianca Censori, spent outside of the U.S. Where multiple sources told Page 6 he was not spent making his recent litany of all about the children all the more bizarre. Indeed, he has spent the past days raging against the Kardashian mob on X, basically accusing Kim of being a sex trafficker. I was like blaming Disney and Hulu for restricting his parenting. And another rat, he accused Kim of being an old white lady control. Jesus fuck, Kanye. Oh shit! Oh my god! Well, here you go. If you want to read this article. Fucking Bianca almost half naked. I was fast asleep while being driven in the car with Northwest in LA this week. He looks cracked out. Oh, he's like, oh, someone's right there taking a picture of me. We'd go there and hang out, and Earth would be playing with Bianca. Was with misogynistic front. Holy who is this? Who's Sarah Nathan? And holy shit, they are just they hate. They obviously hate the Andrew Tate brother. Michael Kaplan is a senior news feature writer. Emmett Oh, that's why. And then who's there? Is there the award winning at large New York Post? Oh, that's why. Oh, she worked at the Sun and Daily Mail. Oh no. That's why. She thinks they're fucking yeah, that's all the reason more reason why she used the term. Kanye's wife Bianca drew Kristen with her naked stunt at the Grammy. I may have been working on Yeezy line and living in Japan. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Kim and Saint at the movies. She's been trying to protect her kids from Kanye outrageous comments. Sources say. Fucking famous people, right? Just pointing and laughing. Jesus, fucking dumbasses. East Coast mayor receives scathing local backlash after her remarks about illegal migrants. Because she's a dumbass. Dude, this dumb bitch should get fucking ejected. She's not working for America anymore. She's working in the best interest of these fucking criminals. Just ship her back. What is her name? Ship her back to fucking China. I think that's where she originated from. Dumb fucking whore. Boo 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 boo. Yep, she's Chinese. I knew it. She's a Chinese national. Fucking eject that dumb bitch out of here. She's a national security risk. Like, I don't have any hate against any Asians, but, like, come the fuck on. You're definitely doing some shady shit. Irish coffee is strong and nervous, she said. We may not always agree to see eye, but at the end of the day, we are a family. Shut the fuck up. Come for us. If you come for one of us, you will get all of us. We are a city that knows our strength and these people aren't even American. They're not even citizens. Why the fuck do you care about these fucking idiots? They're literally just escaping from their fucking crime-riddled country because they did the crime. Well, some of them. Not all of them, sorry. Oh, this dumb bitch. I hate her. And mischaracterizing advice. Yeah, she keeps doing that too. Like, you're a lying fucking bitch. Wait, is this her husband too? You married a white dude. And then now you're spouting the downfall of America. Dude, get the fuck out of here. Fucking people, man. If I could, I'd just fucking kick them right out the fuck. See ya. Right into the fucking den of wolves. Ukrainian OnlyFans model 20 found in Dubai with broken spine and limbs is expected to survive. As family dispute official theory that she suffered fall on building site. Maybe she was getting plowed and then she fell off and clacked. Dumped by the side of the... Oh. Uh-oh. Sounds like some troll bashing. Literally. Maria Kovalchuk. 20 had been missing for 8 days after telling her friends she had been invited to a party at a hotel on March 9th. On March 19th, 10 days after she disappeared, a battered and bloody Maria was found dumped on a roadside in Dubai with her limbs and spine broken. Maria was rushed to the hospital and underwent 3 surgeries to save her life before later receiving a 4th procedure. Mother Anna flew from Norway to be with her. That today Maria is expected to recover from horrific injuries, saying she is getting medical treatment and everything will be alright. Dubai police confirmed that the Ukrainian citizen previously reported missing and currently hospitalized, receiving medical care with her family present. A comprehensive investigation has revealed that she sustained serious injuries after entering a restricted construction site alone and falling from a height. Alone? Why? Russian news outlet Shut reported that the adult content model's family had disputed the police account as they believed that the information about her fall from her construction... Oh, that's why. I was like... Yeah, that would not make any fucking... I was like, huh? And then Ukraine... I wonder why the Russian news outlet. I guess because she's Ukrainian. That's why. Notified the police because she didn't return to. Yeah. That earlier, her daughter's. There is an assumption that she went to a party. But the promoter who organized these parties did not see her. Was found in the hospital in serious condition. Oh, yeah. It's starting to sound like some shady shit. He almost got fucking kidnapped, it sounds like. Almost like literally troll. Uh, Oop. Sorry. Mm, mm. There was that one incident where I forgot where it was. It was either like I think it was like New York or something. It was either in New York or Chicago. But there was a teacher who was out for a jog in the late or in the early, like super early mornings before work. And while she was running, this car pulls up beside her and basically abducts her, like full on kidnaps her. And then she was never seen again. And then I think they found her later, passed away. I was like, that was during COVID, I think. That was like 2021, 24, 22. I forgot. But yeah, it's kind of like one of those incidences. Or like Lincoln Riley, right? Um. Let's see what we have here. Mom gets caught selling her baby for $500. Jesus fucking Christ.
If you give me $500 right now, you can have. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves.
What? No, I would never sell my child.
And she said, no, I don't need help. I just don't want the bastard.
My child is my life. I never, ever hurt my baby.
And I'm like, is she crazy?
In March 2024, a woman walks into a police station with an 18-month-old girl and a shocking claim. The child's mother tried to sell her own baby, and when that didn't work, abandoned her entirely. But what sounds like an open and shut case takes a twisted turn when the mother accuses the woman of orchestrating a plot to steal her baby. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now.
She can't steal
March
your
5th,
baby. She's not illegal.
A woman comes into the Palaca, Florida Police Department
just
with an 18-month-old baby on her shoulder and an extraordinary story.
Yeah, she's just reporting it.
Diapers over, but we didn't. I was gonna wipe her off, but we didn't want to wipe her off because she had to take pictures of her because she's okay. Don't cry, sweetie.
Because she don't deserve it.
I'll come, go in there and I'll come sit with you.
Well, I'll come sit with you. All right. I called DCF to John, and he's going to be calling me back.
Thank you so much for doing this. I know that this is way outside of what
I'm a mom first.
I understand.
The woman is an employee at H&R Block, and she says she was getting ready to close last night when a client named Jessica came in with her baby daughter.
Both of them had no shoes on. Her and Jessica walked in, and she asked me could I give her a new Emerald card because her taxes had dropped, and she left it somewhere or something happened with it. So I got ready to put her stuff in, and I noticed the baby had took her diaper off, and she was like pointing at her private, like it was irritating her or something. So I was like, oh, maybe it's the diaper, you know, kids get irritated or whatever. And she was like, she's not gonna do that because I only have one diaper for her. So she put the diaper back on her, and it wouldn't, you know how the sticky side of the diaper, it wouldn't stick no more. So she like hit her. And was like, you just stupid, you shouldn't have did that. And I was like, what? So I called the police.
She says she waited until police arrived and then went home for the night, unaware that her involvement with this woman was far from over.
This morning I came 7 a.m. The mom, Jessica, was laying on the AC unit.
Oh,
and she was
shit,
in Dollar General's
dude.
buggy.
No way.
And it was drizzling. She was asleep and the baby was in there hollering. Well, I said, do you need help? Like, do you need me to call DCF so they can help you? And she said, no, don't worry about it. And she snatched her daughter out the top part and slammed her in the bottom part.
The woman says that Jessica left at that point. Not long after, someone at a nearby restaurant calls the police to complain about a woman and her baby walking around asking for food. The responding officer finds Jessica inside, annoyed that someone reported her.
Because they were worried about the baby.
Because she's throwing a tantrum.
No, well, more they wanted to make sure the baby was okay and that you were okay.
I'm fine. I'm trying to find emergency housing.
So what's the situation?
I'm just
What-
trying
what-
to
what are you
find
going through right
emergency housing. That's the
Like, as
one
far as
going
now,
into a
like,
fucking
why are
restaurant
you
causing
looking for
issues.
emergency housing?
Because I had a boyfriend who used to beat the out of me and I don't want it around my kid. If you can please help me in any way.
Well, okay, so I've got our victim's advocate coming out. She's gonna talk to you. She's gonna bring some stuff for the baby.
Where?
She'll be coming over here.
You know, just because the baby cries doesn't mean that they're in trouble.
No.
I'm sure you have kids.
I do. I have a son and a stepdaughter.
I can't even believe this. Is that rescue for my child?
No. They're going to a different call.
The victim's advocate arrives with her assistants, but Jessica is wary of their motives.
Really, y'all making me feel great.
Oh, no.
This is the victim's advocate that I told you I had come.
No, y'all really making me feel great. And I got 4 y'all.
No. We have a bunch of stuff for you and the baby.
Jessica settles enough to accept the help these women have brought for her, but she doesn't let her guard down entirely.
It's just right now, I'm needing a place to stay. She thinks y'all are probably trying to take her away from her.
But Jessica does
Oh,
wind
I
up
mean,
separated from her daughter,
mean,
and
it's
according to the woman at the
it's-
police station, it happened later that day.
GPS might get
She came
involved.
back to our job. At this point, she's yelling at the customers in there to give her money. I said, ma'am, you gotta leave. Like you have to leave now. She said, oh, I'm not leaving. And then took her in the bathroom. When she left out there, I called the police. And she literally pushed the buggy in the road and laughed about it. And then hurry up and grabbed it. And I'm like, is she crazy?
She says that although she gave the officer details about Jessica's behavior, she was told that it would come down to her word against the mother's, but it wouldn't be long before Jessica would return yet again, and this time she would come with a shocking offer.
She came back. I see her walking back towards our job. And she said, come here, because I trust you, come here. So I'm like, oh my God. I asked two of my coworkers to walk out with me because I don't know what's in somebody's mind. And as I walked over there, she said, if you give me $500 right now, you can have it. I said, have what? She said, have her. And she put her down in the leaves. And I said, are you serious? At this time, the baby got up and she was getting ready to walk in the road. And I grabbed the baby and I picked her up and I said, I'm not giving you no money. She said, well, just have her because it's just too much for me.
The woman's account nearly defies belief, but when the police speak to Jessica a couple of days later, they hear a story that could turn the entire case upside down.
I went and filed my taxes at H&R Block. While I was there, one of the members of my church filed my taxes for me. She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight. She said she wanted to
Oh.
buy her some clothes. She know I just got
So she's doing some kind of deal with this fucking H&R Block lady, possibly.
Okay. Well, today is Thursday, so
Okay,
I would
so-
make it, what, Tuesday night? Tuesday night, you tell me like approximately what time?
About 7.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
7 p.m.?
Yeah, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Jessica says that although she was reluctant at first, she ultimately agreed to hand her daughter over for the night.
I allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block. So I sent a text message, and I said, if you not produce my child, I'm going to call the police.
What's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal. She's the black girl with the pink hair.
Jessica paints herself as a caring mother who was tricked into giving up her baby.
Yeah,
which is a far cry from
given
the
what
story
happened
police heard
already
at
in the beginning,
station.
I don't
I
know.
said, do you need help? Again, I'm asking you, do you need help?
Yeah, cause she's
said, "No,
she's
I don't
all
need
like,
help. I just don't want the bastard." And I said, okay. And I got the baby. I was crying. I walked across the street and I tried to wake her up. And I put her in my car and I told her she is going to be okay. This should not go on with a child.
You don't remember having a conversation about trying to sell Giovanni?
What?
I'm just.
No.
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 Okay.
I would never sell my child.
Okay.
No. I can't even believe that was even stated. My child is my life.
Not only is Jessica's story completely different, she tells the detectives that she knows exactly what's going on here.
To be honest with you, my sister, me and her have a very bad relationship. She has wanted my child. She's told lies to my entire family. I believe she sent Crystal to do that
wait,
on purpose because she laughed
now
yesterday in my face and told me I was gonna be in
Crystal,
jail.
her sister,
So they
is
said
using
this
this H&R
sounds
Block
petty,
lady
but
to
it's true.
what?
What would be the reasoning they would do that?
What? I mean, look,
Spiteful.
look, there's
At the
murder
police
for
station, the
hire.
woman
Don't get
does
me
express
wrong,
an
but
interest
this
in
is
keeping the
come
child,
on.
though it doesn't seem to come from a place of malice.
Yeah, this is a little weird.
Let me take her home.
Probably not, but,
I just don't want her to have to go through no system.
oh, absolutely
I'm
not.
just being honest with you.
There might be a way, he might have to come out and look at your house, or he
That's
might.
fine.
So we'll figure something out.
But as far as Jessica's concerned, there's no reason why her daughter can't be with her.
You know I don't deserve to be in jail for this. I
Wait,
never,
are they
ever
trying
hurt my
to
baby.
If you see her here,
let
she
her
here.
be?
It's right here.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see it. She elbowed her last night.
So that was from last night?
Oh, you can see it good now. It's swole all right here. The bruise. She got dirt all in her nose.
I'm an RN. I can't lose my child or my license.
Jessica was a licensed practical nurse, but her license was put on probationary status a year prior when she failed to notify the Board of Nursing that she pled no contest to a disorderly conduct charge. But the detectives are only concerned about Jessica's current story, which seems to have a couple of significant problems.
I
Yeah.
allowed her to take Gigi, and about an hour after that, I got a knock at the door from the police saying that I was banned from H&R Block.
Jessica's stated timeline would put this at approximately 8 p.m. However, the detectives know that she was banned from H&R Block at 11:30 in the morning.
She asked me if she could keep my daughter overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Making what? Tuesday night?
Tuesday night. Yeah.
Jessica says that Crystal took custody of the baby on Tuesday night, which would have been impossible given that the baby was sitting in the police department on Tuesday afternoon.
And what's the worker that you go to church with? What's her name?
Her name's Crystal.
But there's no one at H&R Block by the name of Crystal.
Yeah.
The woman who brought her baby to the police station is named Anita.
Yeah,
she says
what?
that she only knows Jessica as a client.
Are y'all gonna let me go?
No, man. No, there is a warrant for your arrest.
I'm saying, but like,
I mean, you are under arrest.
In February 2025, Jessica Woods pled no contest to her charges and was convicted of 6 crimes against her child, including unlawful desertion and illegally
There it
placing
is.
a child for adoption. She was sentenced to 4 years in prison and 10 years of
Tried
probation.
to lie.
According to the Palatka Police Department, her daughter has been placed in foster care.
You went into foster care. Lying bitch. Yeah, it's like the kid. Yeah, it's like the kid wasn't crying or nothing when she was when that Anita chick was taking care of her, and then she kept talking about Crystal, but it's like, what? Who's this Crystal? There's no Crystal. What the fuck? It was like that weird dude who fucking took gerbils from a goddamn pet store and fucking started putting them down his pants and clothes and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Fucking weird people, man. Des pattered to the modern audience and regret it.
As you guys surely know, Marvel Rivals has been killing it, and Overwatch 2 has been essentially doing the opposite, killing
Is
itself.
it still
if
dying?
anything. Even just taking a brief look at analytics over on SteamDB, we can see Overwatch 2 with a 23% rating and 35k in-game as recording. In comparison to Rivals, 79% rating and 150k in-game as recording. Rivals is a game that I am thoroughly enjoying, but of course it does have its own problems. It's not a perfect game. Regardless, it's doing significantly better than Overwatch 2. And given Overwatch
I mean,
2's
I would
own
think it's
struggles on top
easier
of
to
Rivals'
get in
massive
than
success,
Overwatch
it seems like
2.
Blizzard is getting increasingly desperate. You see, for years now, Blizzard has been attempting to appeal
Also,
to the
it's with
modern
characters
audience types, and it
people
looks like
like.
Blizzard is starting to have some big regrets about that. It's really interesting because with Overwatch 1, they did have some attractive characters in-game, but the modern audience types they were trying to cater to ended up complaining about that. For example, all the way back in 2016, Blizzard had this victory pose going on with Tracer, but certain types of individuals, you know the type, began to complain about this, saying it's problematic, that she's overly sexualized, you know, all that sort of
What?
I'm offended about everything sort
The
of rhetoric.
over-the-shoulder one is Has anyone looked at models? Like, famous models? Has anyone looked at, like, Hollywood and how they pose for the camera? Are you... What? What? Are we like this, people? Why the fuck are you so regressive? Are you acting like fucking cavemen? Huh? Why? Just fucking why?
rhetoric. And so ultimately, Blizzard decided to capitulate to those people and remove that victory
Fucking
pose.
Blizzard.
We'll talk much more about how
That's
Blizzard is
stupid.
starting to regret having catered to those sort of people for years.
I'm
before we
surprised they fucking capitulated to those people. Actually, I can't even believe that
do
happened.
a message about a game that
That was so
embraces its
stupid.
attractive characters that I think you guys will appreciate. Big thanks to Girls Frontline 2 Exilium for sponsoring
Yeah, then
this
you have
video. Girls Frontline
right. You have gotcha. You have gotcha games that do the fucking poses, man. It's like, what are we talking about?
Line 2 Exilium is a popular
Oh
3D
my
strategy
god,
RPG
fucking
for
people
both PC and
fucking
mobile.
capitulated
In-game,
to
you'll
the
collect
wrong
various
group
units
of
called
people,
dolls to
you
deploy in
fucking
combat.
idiots.
The dolls have a wide variety of weapons that you can pair with them and freely customize with various attachments. There's also an affinity system where you can present gifts to your favorite dolls, leading to exclusive rewards, such as doll-specific weapon skins and attachment skins. Plus the fan-favorite dormitory, which allows players to thoroughly appreciate their dolls as they relax
God
in
damn
different
it.
activities while off duty.
Yeah,
And
see, it's
over at
like
the
you have
refitting room,
these,
you'll
and
also be
it's
able to
like,
select
dude,
different outfits for your
are we
dolls,
really
and
doing
even unlock
it?
various idle animations as
Ah.
you level them up. You are even able to enjoy your arsenal of weapons in the weapons gallery. All of the guns are meticulously crafted in full 3D and can be viewed from any angle. Yeah, these devs know exactly what the people want. And this is the perfect time to play because Girls Frontline 2 Exilium has a bunch of amazing events. coming up,
Oh,
including
are
banners,
these
increased operations, free
over-sexualized
Guardian
now?
Gallery, and
Oh my
most
god, it's a
specific
gotcha
weapons,
game.
Skylight,
Oh, look
Bittersweet
at that,
Comet, Ethereal Legends, Ultimate
over-sexualized
Park,
now.
Skylight, and
Oh
Bittersweet
my
Comet.
god, over-sexualized. 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 Super-sexualized. Oh my god, super-sexualized. Hell yeah, super-sexualized, uh-huh. Oh, we should ban it too. These fucking people are retarded. Same as Hassan. Oops.
There's also the brand new game mode, Boundary Push. Dispatch your dolls to explore the contamination zones and obtain development materials. So definitely consider checking out Girls Frontline 2 Exilium with a link in the description or pinned comment or the QR code on screen and enjoy. We left off discussing how Blizzard began to pander more and more to the modern audience types, and Overwatch went from a
Oh, you
game
might
where
as
the
well
types were
just ban
complaining
all the
about sexualized
pictures of
characters
famous
to a game
people
where
with
posts like this were prevalent,
almost
fast
half
forwarding out to
naked on the
2022.
internet, right?
On the Blizzard forums, this post,
Oh,
for
can't
example,
post
reading,
any
"Is Overwatch the only
half-naked
game with
people on the internet
non-sexualized female
anymore.
characters?"
No
I
one
hope
in
I can say that
bikinis,
word in
no
the
one
title,
in
but it's quite interesting
swimsuits,
thinking
nothing.
about why we have such a great and
All
large
out the window.
LGBTQ community. And now fast forwarding to May 30th, 2023.
And then
after
you
the
had
release of
TV
Overwatch
ads
2,
with
and the first Pride Month
lingerie
occurring
models.
after
It's
Overwatch
like,
2's
dude, what are we
release,
doing?
Blizzard made this official post that reads,
What are we
"Celebrate
doing?
Pride in Overwatch 2," bragging about their inclusivity for Overwatch 2, or what you could really just call rainbow capitalism.
Are we
For
like
example, they
this?
wrote, "Beginning on
The
June 1st,
media, the
everybody that
medium
logs into
has
Overwatch
not
2 will receive
changed.
an extensive collection
Why
of
are you
profile player icons and name
capitulating
cards,
to
celebrating the
retards?
many diverse
Like,
identities
what are
that
you
make up
doing?
the tapestry of this fantastic community. The full list of cosmetics can be found below. Name cards allow you to choose how you identify within the game, and you'll notice specific ones dedicated to some of our LGBTQ+ heroes. You'll find a lesbian card for Tracer, a gay card for Soldier 76, a pansexual
I didn't
card
even
for
know
Lightweaver,
Soldier 76
as well
was
as
gay.
a bisexual card for Baptist and a lesbian card for Farah. For years, players have speculated
Yeah,
on the sexual
I had no
orientations of
idea
Baptist
some
and
of these
Farah, and we are
characters were
thrilled
part
to
of
not
the
only include them in these
LGBTQ.
Pride cosmetics,
I guess so
but
they
also
are.
publish
Oh,
a brand new short story focusing on their identities, each other, and themselves.
I
And
didn't
once
even
again,
know
fast
if it
forwarding,
really
that takes
cared
us to
in a video
just about a week
game.
ago, when we saw headlines going around talking about Overwatch 2 launching another collab with Le Seraphim. For example, Pirate Nation captioning the news saying, "Overwatch 2 is getting its Korean devs to spruce up its female characters, obviously because of Marvel Rivals." We can see a response from Adam Savvy saying, "Let me help you out, Overwatch. You can get all the Asians you want to completely redesign characters. That isn't going to help. You took away fun and focused on all the wrong things. You retconned lore to pander, and you censored the ever-living heck out of your game. Adding back loot boxes, undoing every change, and doing nostalgia mode isn't going to save you. You burnt your goodwill. It's gone.
Pretty much.
No one new picks up your game, and everyone is No one new picks up your game, and everyone is leaving. It's called moving on from that bad ex. You have people who hate gamers working there. You have to make everything safe. It doesn't work like this. You can't just add something sexy and think that'll save you. Now if someone comes out and says, we were wrong to pander, here's transparency on what happened, that would work. But you'll never do that. The pride of your
No,
ideology
never.
won't let you.
No,
the pride
never.
of your
Don't do
activist
that.
staff won't let you. And I will never go back to Overwatch. But here's where things get really interesting, because certain Overwatch 2 fans are attempting to defend Blizzard here. Their argument is essentially that Blizzard has actually collabed with Le Seraphim before being specifically back in October 2023, in other words, before Marvel Rivals was even released. And so they're saying that Blizzard isn't concerned about Rivals, and this whole collab has nothing to do with Rivals at all. But when you actually take a look at the previous collab with Le Seraphim and compare it to the new collab, there's some huge differences with the collabs.
I mean, Overwatch 2 should care. Because they did that whole stream about how they had to fuck up their whole, what was it, their story, campaign. Yeah, they gutted the shit out of that. They basically gutted that whole fucking thing.
For example, the new one does seem to show the characters in a much more attractive light. While the first one did have that sort of safe feel that Madame Savvy was talking about, and if anything even looks a bit awkward at times, I'll show you specifically what I mean. And by the way, for those that don't know, Le Seraphim is a South Korean music group. So in the collab from 2023, we can see part of the animation here. I'm not going to play the entire thing, but just like take note of the outfits and take note of some of the things that the girls are doing. For example, like this just seems awkward. Maybe maybe you agree or disagree, but this is just like, I don't know, it just looks weird and awkward to me.
Yeah,
But
what the fuck is this? What are we doing? Who the fuck? Oh, was it because of Diva? I remember that Diva, apparently the Diva actress or whoever she is. Yeah, apparently she's not very nice anymore. Because of all the backlash and shit over the year.
in the collab from 2023, we can see part of the animation here.
Or people Rule 34ing her character and shit.
I'm not going to play the entire thing, but just like take note of the outfits and take note of some of the things that the girls are doing. For example, like this just seems awkward. Maybe maybe you agree or disagree, but this is just like, I don't know, it just looks weird and awkward to me. But okay, anyways, those are some examples of the first collab from 2023 as mentioned. But now we'll take a look at the brand new collab, and you can instantly see, first off, they have like this style they're going with that's supposed to be like more of an anime theme style. And it's very interesting how the characters are dressed in more revealing ways this time than they were in the first collab.
Yeah.
And given all that's been going on with Overwatch 2 and Blizzard, this really doesn't seem like coincidence. Yeah, in my opinion at least, it's a pretty stark difference. The first one has this like safe westernized feel, and now Blizzard is pretty clearly trying to change all that in the second collab. Hopping back over to Madame Savvy's post, let's check out some of the comments and see what some of the other people are saying. We saw an Overwatch defender.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you can say that the westernized versions are essentially fucking, right, censoring themselves purposefully for, like, the dumbest reasons. Makes no fucking sense.
Here are some other comments, though. Eldritch Bogart saying, the game died when they stopped producing good cinematics. It was the canary to let us know that they thought they were able to coast on player goodwill and change the game any way they please, and the players would still support it. Steven saying, and this is why I love competition. Free markets mean the consumer wins.
Yep.
Darth Vader saying, I used to love playing Overwatch back in the day. I had gold weapons for Diva, Reaper, and McCree. Mark XZ saying, still remember they add DI stats to every character, and every one of them have to be marginalized in one way. It is stupid. Aaron Darklord saying they literally have to contract good designs out to another continent because there's probably no one in their office who's physically and psychologically capable of drawing them if asked to, and they'd get months of tantrums and malicious complaints. Brimstone saying, they also flat out lied to players. The PvE feature was scrapped and was a big part of the game going forward. It was just scrapped. And the last one we'll take a look at is this one from LC that reads, as someone who sunk hours and hours into Overwatch and even spent a good amount of time on Overwatch 2, I agree. I won't be going back. So let me know what you think. Do you think Blizzard can possibly recover goodwill? Of course, they might be concerned if they start like undoing some of the stuff they've been doing for years that they might upset the modern audience types that are still left. Sounds like they've got themselves in quite a mess. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. If you think Blizzard can fix all
People
this
just keep digging themselves holes for
always,
some
thank you for
reason. I
tuning
don't
in.
know.
If you
They
enjoyed
just
my
keep
coverage,
leaving
please
holes.
consider liking and or subscribing to the channel. Appreciate
It
you.
just makes
Have
no
a great weekend,
sense.
and I'll see you in the next one.
They either make a new hole or just dig a large fucking hole. to just throw themselves in. This just makes no fucking sense. Oh shit, man. Why are devs like this? I guess they're simping to these women. I guess I don't know. Fucking. All right, let's check out Johnny Somali, Mr. Ramzi Ishmael Khalid, or Khalid Ishmael. Johnny Somali, who's a bitch, who's going to be taking glass rods up the butt in jail. Fuck. Today, Johnny Somali was unbanned on Party, effectively confirming that this little more than either an unsuccessful ploy to hide information or a marketing push, rather than a sincere intent to punish. As seen on platforms like Twitch, 24-hour bans only serve to drive traffic. Correct. If this exchange is accurate, the Party platform covering for Ramsey's crimes as an attempt to actively impede law enforcement is insane. Did we delete the vid? Erase the evidence from the Korean feds? We should. We don't want to, but we... What the fuck? The owners of this hookah bar have a solid obstruction charge against Johnny Somali if they decide to file. Oh. So yeah, at the Great Hookah Bar. On the night, yeah, so apparently, when Johnny Somali went into this bar to harass these two people, apparently he broke a glass, and then he was, I guess, scaring the customers. So the customers probably left after Johnny Somali was causing a scene and shit. Oh, Nana and the slightly guy, whatever his name is, definitely left. I don't know how everyone else was in that bar. Oh yeah, him fucking up. This was so dumb. Ooh. This guy's never kicked something, and he's tried to kick. Even I can't kick that high. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you don't train your kicks to kick that high, you're never gonna kick that high. Oh yeah, was this his crash out? Yeah, this is how he got. So we saw this yesterday, but we have the misadventures of Johnny Somali, right? In that video, towards the end, we played 15 minutes of shame. And it shows him being an idiot and him getting caught up by like 6 officers.
They want to charge me for doing twerking on the subway. I'm allowed to twerk in public.
Twerking in a subway and then going out in public and being a fucking weirdo. That dude was like, what?
Korea number one! Korea number one!
This shit's like, what the fuck?
Boom, 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 boom.
This guy's like, what is going on?
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 we're going. Don't hit me with the car, go, go, go. Go. Shout out Super Nanny. Stop the Tesla. I'm going outside. Oh, shit. Relax. They're gonna hit me with the car. Hey, Cuba Sakia!
Is he running from the cops?
Being racist to me. Oh, boy.
What the fuck is he even talking about? Anyways, that's Johnny Somali. Is there anything else? The legal mindset? I heard Korean police arrested him again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they arrested and released him. Yeah, because I don't think they could, because he already has court trials and shit. So it's like, there's no point in holding him. Because he's literally just a nuisance. Oh yeah, Mugen dropped. Yeah, Mugen dropped this. Oh, there you have it. Johnny Smoley. He's gonna get his ass deported. Well, he's gonna get the full dick of the law. Right? He's gonna get protect and serve the shit out of. All right. The government's gonna do this to him. And then they'll probably deport him and kick him out of the country. And then he's gonna be like,
to these, touchdown, paper, unbreaded, die!
I'm sorry.